Minnesotans, they like to explore.
And now they'll have a chance to step into caves that haven't been explored in half a century.
In this week's Finding Minnesota, John Lauritsen shows us why the old Jordan Brewery cavern is worth the trip.
That's when it kind of sparked in my mind that it was a gorgeous building that kind of needed some work behind it.
3 years ago, Jim Cramen Jr. opened Strains of the Earth on Broadway Street in Jordan. He chose this beautiful limestone location for his THC dispensary, retail store, and wellness retreat.
Truly, Strains of the Earth is really broken down to helping people.
But it's safe to say the building's purpose nowadays is far different than it was 160 years ago.
Look at that picture.
There's a lot of cool pictures like that of the old brewers.
Yeah, and it's cool because we haven't had the chance to see it in so long.
That's exactly right. So it was an old brewery, and it was built during the middle of the Civil War in Jordan, Minnesota. And literally these brewers carved out in the limestone underground these caves so they could store their beer. It's always 56 degrees year-round in there in a cave.
Nice.
So they stored their beer in there to keep it cool, and they had to do it all by hand. But these caves, so it's a THC business now, but the ownership decided we're going to open up these caves. You can see a little hobbit door you got to go through.
Oh my God.
And then you go through them, there's corridors. It's really, really cool. They're going to open this up to the public. We'll tell you more about that at 10, how you can visit, just south of the Twin Cities. But these corridors go on, and they're going to have a little wood decking in there you can walk on. It's going to be nice and safe. But basically, you kind of check out these caves that these brewers walked in 160 years ago. Now Jeff and Aaron can go visit them as well.
Did you get a little spooked down there, John?
Well, that's one thing we do ask about, because we have viewers that are kind of into that thing. And yeah, there's been rumors that weird things have happened. In fact, the corridors are actually cut off at a certain point because in Jordan, Minnesota, they had all these different caves underground that would connect businesses back in the day. They had to block some of these off, so you kind of see where that happened. But yeah, there's a lot going on down there. We'll show you tonight at 10 o'clock. So
looking forward to it, John.
Thanks, John.